Or you personally think is fake behind the scenes?
Hot shot.
Especially you and Aaron. You and Aaron used to be close, Joe.
You have to remember Aaron had his own agendas. You think out of nowhere I would just be like, nah, Aaron.
All of us were equal here.
I don't think we would have left the pod if he didn't have that chillers thing.
Chillers Punch sponsored the boy, you feel me?
We should like hold each other accountable for each other's actions.
If a bro entertains your ex, he's not your bro. In general.
Yeah.
Who in the industry is someone everybody praises publicly, or you personally think is fake behind the scenes? I know your answer. I know your answer, man.
Okay, maybe it's just because of a fall off or whatever. But me personally, I would say hot shot.
I wasn't expecting that one.
You're lying, you're expecting.
John, be honest, Joe, I don't like how like your guys' relationship would end, like how it ended, bro. Like I changed, especially you and Aaron. You and Aaron used to be close, Joe. You knew Aaron before Bruce, nah?
I think I knew Aaron before everyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like how you fell out with him wasn't the one, Joe. Especially it's like co-signing whatever he was going through. And then like I feel like you were in the forefront just saying like, nah, he's fine for doing that, he's fine for, and it wasn't even your girl and some shit like that, you know?
If a bro entertains your ex, he's not your bro. In general.
I have not shot with any of my homies' exes.
Regardless if it's content or like in real life, you just don't involve yourself with your homie's ex if that's your homie.
I said from my perspective, not attacking anyone. I said, yo, as a bro, if you entertaining my ex, you're not my bro. You know what I say?
It's like I feel like brotherhood.
Aaron's side.
Yeah, I feel like brotherhood is the most important thing in life, Joe.
Oh, so
like,
you were supposed to be like, yeah,
nah.
Bruce, your relationship, we don't give a
I
full
thought
piss
about
on
that.
it.
You see now,
Wait,
looking at it
what?
in a different perspective, Joe. Like, understand what I'm trying to say. Like, so I'm trying to say like his relationship with Aaron was more important than your relationship with him. I don't find like he met you before him. Like, and like watching Aaron and Dom like before it was a thing of. I remember this interview. You had to do an interview, and then you told him.
It was a creative corner.
Yeah, like bro, shit, like brotherhood is a beautiful thing, bro.
Now they talking about when I interview for creative corner.
Who you?
We, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we don't even, not just me, bro. We're working here, bro. Just get baddies together, bro. The bag together, the motion together, bro. That's how it is.
That's how it is, bro. That's how it is, bro.
You think out of nowhere.
Alright, so what to do, YouTube? Level up ZZ. Only way up, cause going up ain't easy, you feel me? Alright, so bad guys, today I'm guessing Domingos called Hotshot Aaron fake or something, so we will be watching a video about that. So please like the video and please hit the sub, cause guys, yo, we be going up, and I'm glad that you guys are liking the videos. Let's get into it.
Just be like, nah, Aaron. See, let me tell you what happened. And it's a lot of things people don't see behind the scenes, you feel me? It's things we spoke about as bros. We're like, yo, gents, if I'm talking to a mommy, we spoke about this a lot of times. If I'm talking to a mommy, leave that mommy. It has nothing to do with you.
When a girl wrongs one of our boys or is trying to like push some agenda against our boys, we don't give them that platform. We agreed on that. Like it's been like a rule amongst all of us.
Right. That's the same thing I said on that part. I said, yo, gents, we spoke about this. It wasn't supposed to happen, and everything went the way it went. Also, you have to remember, Aaron had his own agendas. He had the Chillers Punch thing going on in the background. I don't think he would have left the pod if he didn't have that Chillers thing.
Next day, me removes me as a follower, unfollows me. I'm like, what going? You feel me? And then I find out on TikTok that he took the Chillers Punch deal.
The sponsor of today's video, shout out Chillers Punch for sponsoring your boy. Shout out Chillers Punch for tapping with your boy. They even sponsored our streams.
So now people are coming to me saying, bro, why did you unfollow Aaron? What's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just finding out now, dog.
Nah, but finding out that your boy got a deal on the internet instead of him hitting you up is insane. Obviously, Aaron was in the wrong on this one, because it's like, y'all was shooting content every day, like shitting together every day. He's basically your nigga at that point, right? And you just like couldn't tell him like, yo, I got a deal, nigga.
I followed, okay, cool. But why are you making it seem Like, he only unfollowed me. So now it's making it seem like because I brought up the Shoni thing, I'm the reason why he left. The reason why he left was because he took the Chillers Punch deal.
Chillers Punch sponsored the boy, you feel me?
And if he didn't have sponsors backing him up with streaming, he wouldn't have left the part.
What makes you say that though?
You know, you can see the boys will always go to clubs. Always going to clubs.
we
Aaron
go
is
to
not that type of
events.
person.
Go to
You feel me?
events.
So he would do his own thing behind the scenes.
But there's nothing wrong about that. Joe.
Yeah, we never said there's
But,
anything
okay,
wrong.
what I'm
That's
trying
why
to
we
say-
still called him and said, yo, pull up. We're doing this as a squad. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Which is dope.
Yeah. And then as soon as it was a thing of, actually, I'd rather do my own thing.
We went out places, and then Aaron wouldn't come with us. That's where it started. Me, Siv, Fargo, Bruce, we're going to clubs. We're going to, parties, going to rooftops, all of that. Every time we're out.
Yeah. It's up.
Hey, yo, Aaron, pull up. It's like, hey, dog, today I can't, it's not my vibe, I'm not coming. Away. You feel me? Cool. But you have to understand that the bond that we would make by chilling together would grow greater away from him because he's not with us. And that's nobody's fault.
I understand that, chat, Joe. What I'm just saying is that, Joe, let me give you an example. If you have a fallout with Ghost Luby, never think I'm gonna take your side. You know why? Because like I know you of him, understand? Or I knew him before you.
Can I?
Wait, before you continue. You're saying this, okay, for example, let's say all of that happens and then Ghost, let's say something between you and Ghost happens and then he tells you, yo, actually, me and you aren't Bruce. And then he says disrespectful things to you and then it's chai. Obviously, you're not gonna go back and be like, yo, dog, are you still feeling that way? You have to wait for the brew to be like, okay, you have to wait for the brew to realize, okay, this is what happened. I'm feeling better now, I'm calm now. If a brew is gonna tell you, I'm not now with you, and he's not gonna come back and be like, actually, let's try and, like, if he burns bridges with you, you can't be like, yo, dog, and I say, I'm like, it's nothing I can do, bro.
I'm happy that I'm out of this space. I'm happy that I don't need to smile with certain niggas every day. I don't need to talk to certain niggas every day. HSN till the end, bro. Like, whatever nigga says, whatever nigga gotta say, bro. The facts are in there, bro. Whatever bad energy is trying to pull up to my way, bro.
I understand your part, Joe. Your part is very valuable. You can come out on the internet and crash. The only person I don't understand is Dom, Joe. That's why I'm saying it's like, he was talking on your behalf. You know, like I just saw a lot of clips of Dom just like going off. I felt like Dom should have just been like, yeah, that was foul, you know, and just like kept it moving. But I felt like you poured out too much of emotion, just like display how much like I don't know how to put it, but like you just went all out, Joe.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you were too descriptive of like how foul he did Bruce. You know, it's like, it's Bruce, you're not supposed to do that. That was Bruce's part to say, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. You were supposed to be on some like, yeah, Joe, it was foul. You know, just like give like 2 seconds and then just let it be. And then leave your issues outside the internet, bro.
So he's saying I was too emotional about the situation. In my opinion, it's a thing of course, I'ma be emotional with my boy. We boys, bro. We're not supposed to be like doing those types of things.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, obviously, I'm gonna be emotional. He's my boy. Like, I feel like I wouldn't give a fuck if it's just any other nigga that I've been chilling with for like 2 days or like a week. But someone that we created a bond through like chilling, going places, and just like random shit, right? And then he just does some weird shit. Obviously, bro, it's gonna, from my end, it's gonna come out as emotional because I'm like, obviously I'm in my emotions because what the fuck, bro? What's going on? That's weird, you know?
And I say, so when it happened, we did speak over the phone. People are saying, nah, I just came out into the internet out of nowhere. We spoke over the phone like, yo, but what's going on? And I say, what's the vibe? The Bruce said their parts, and I say everything was good. And then
All of us were equal here. I don't think there was ever a time where I'd say, Wuti, no, I know Aaron more than Fargo, or I know Fargo more than Dom. Like, these are all my boys, you get me? And sometimes we should like hold each other accountable for each other's actions, especially when it's something that it's a rule amongst us and it happens without our information. Like, bro, we're chilling in Zimbabwe and out of nowhere I'm seeing Khoni, Venus.
Tito told him, bro, you pointing fingers at all the brews, but the fact remains that the brews don't like that you brought the X on stream and you're not even saying anything about it. And Aaron tells us, gents, I can't do this no more. I'm not coming to the next episode. Away.